At this point, you've probably seen 3D printed shoes before, but these ones are from a new company called PollyFab, and they claim to have cracked the code for impact, comfort, and energy return. They claim that their engineered hyper air lattice sole softens impact and improves energy transfer while being super lightweight. I put these claims to the test to determine, are they futuristic or just hype? Before we test them, it's important to understand who PollyFab is and what we are testing. PollyFab is a 3D printed footwear startup claiming that they reimagined the running shoe sole with 3D printing, boosting energy return to 86%, absorbing 40% more impact than traditional foams, and on the track it helps reduce peak knee joint load by 15 to 20%. PollyFab doesn't really come across as one of those flashy hype-first brands. They feel more like a direct-to-consumer startup that's engineering-led, the kind of company that focuses on materials testing and design first and lets marketing come second. You don't see over-the-top ads, just a lot of tech talk and performance claims, which honestly I kind of respect. I really like the uniqueness of this packaging with the shoes individually boxed in diagonal halves. It feels different and provides a memorable unboxing experience. Fit-wise, they are spacious. I have extremely wide feet with a thick instep, and there is plenty of room while being snug enough to not flop around. The 3D mesh actually flexes more than expected. I may have been able to go down a half size, so keep that in mind if you buy these. Before testing them at the gym, let's take them for a casual stroll. I've been wearing the shoes now for 1 hour. Don't know if you can see that. And about almost 9,000 steps on my walk. So far, my feet actually are not feeling the most comfortable. They don't hurt, but I don't feel that they're as soft and performative as PollyFab claims. Now, I'll wait till I get to the end of my walk. I probably have another 30 minutes left or so. As for breathability, the shoes are okay. I can feel the wind going through them, but I don't know that they're any more cooling or any more breathable than a normal shoe. So we'll just give that one a pass. It is officially 71 minutes and 9,000 steps into my walk. The cushion isn't as strong as I would like it to be, so my feet are feeling a little bit sore. By the end of my 10,000 step walk, I was limping and had pain and cramping in both feet. This could be due to me having the wrong size shoes, and my feet are quite particular, but I have to say that these shoes did not pass the everyday comfort test. Because the lattice is completely open from the ground, I did notice some small sticks and stones were making their way through the shoe into the sole area and poking my feet. If you're wearing them for a walk, I'd recommend sticking with indoor use or smooth outdoor areas like a track. They are easily cleaned, so if you take them out in the mud, it's easy to get them back to looking like new. The section we've all been waiting for, athletic performance and tech talk. This is where PollyFab flexes their hyper air technology. They claim it absorbs 40% more impact energy than traditional foams, and on the track, it helps reduce peak knee joint load by 15 to 20%. So I put that to the test. I mean, I did not take them to the lab, but in my opinion, the best way to test their claims is in a real life test. I used them for a regular workout where I did some jogging on the treadmill, leg workouts, and HIIT style training. I did not necessarily feel the rebound, but I'm not a runner, so I'm definitely not an expert on its specific performance for long runs. It felt fine, but I did not feel it was any better than any normal foam sole runner. After my warm-up, I used them for barbell squats. This is the first time I was highly impressed with these shoes. It's kind of ironic because they're supposed to have cushion and shock absorption, but they feel flat and sturdy for this exercise specifically. Plus, the plastic material grips the ground well. I like them even better than my New Balance Minimus. That's just my opinion. Next were my other regular leg workouts, and the shoes performed well again. I wouldn't say they felt groundbreaking, but they checked the list of requirements for sure. I really like these shoes for skipping. They felt lightweight. The bounce was present, which made the action easier than normal. Plus, I felt the ground a little bit more during the skipping than I typically do with my on-cloud shoes, which helped with coordination. So, did the shoes live up to the hype? Did I notice an 86% energy return? Did I notice a 40% higher impact energy absorption? And did I notice a 15% knee joint load reduction? Kind of. It depends what the shoes were used for. The areas where I felt the shoes backed up PollyFab's claim were weightlifting, jumping, and skipping. They breathe well and they're lightweight. For walking, I highly discourage choosing these shoes and would recommend instead to choose a walking shoe or a comfortable cross trainer. Stylistically, these shoes are unique and polarizing. Definitely can be a statement for the right person. At the end of the day, PollyFab is a startup. They are genuinely working on engineering the future of footwear. Every startup goes through growing pains, and I wish PollyFab all the best in their future endeavors to improve their product and make incremental changes that can make a big difference for the comfort and performance of their shoes. Make sure to check out my previous video on Zellerfeld shoes. I do have 2 pairs of these 3D printed shoes, and they're doing pretty fantastic things as well in the 3D printed shoe industry. Would you wear 3D printed shoes? Let me know in the comments below. If you made it this far, hit the video with a like, subscribe if you really liked it, share it with a friend, and until next time, stay legendary. Peace.